Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you are now tuned in to yet another straight drop report from yours truly, Mr. Always Making Plays. And ladies and gentlemen, on this afternoon, I have breaking news to share with you that has sent shockwaves throughout the entire NFL. Now, unless you've been under a rock, reports have come out that Myles Garrett has requested a trade out of Cleveland per multiple reports. Myles Garrett of the Cleveland Browns, 95. So let's take a look at this. Because I'm going to look at it from all angles. So Myles Garrett, arguably one of the best edge rushers in the NFL. That fact alone could lead to immediate bolstering of the Cowboys defense. Obviously, injuries hit that side of the ball pretty heavy last year. And, unfortunately, we got a couple of pending free agents, a couple of which play that very position. So we could be looking at potentially losing some depth. Another plus by bringing Myles Garrett on. Y'all, just the pure pairing of Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons could be something special. I believe it would give us one of the most dominant pass rush attacks in the league. Not to mention, we saw the improvement of Marshawn Kneeland over the year. We've been seeing some good things from Sam Williams prior to him getting hurt. Definitely still got to kick the tires on him, but Micah playing with Myles, it would be a situation to pick your poison. And then when you add the leadership qualities of Myles Garrett, his experience, his leadership. In case y'all ain't realized, we got a lot of young players on the defense, and he could really pose to be that mentor, that big brother to kind of help the defense and everybody involved elevate their game. But probably one of the biggest plus is the fact that, yes, Myles Garrett, born and raised in Arlington, Texas, played football at Texas A&M. So for him, it would be a homecoming situation. If you've ever seen any interviews when he was preparing for the draft, back when he was at A&M, he was very open about wanting to play for Dallas. It's a lifelong dream of his. So you would get, an elevated level of play, the passion, the pride. You would get all of that. Now, on the flip side, if y'all been looking, if you took a look at the bank account recently, you know that currently funds are a little bit low. We got to, rob Peter to pay Paul and make some things happen to be able to even have the money available to even make a trade like this possible, to play said player. You look at that, you look at your pending free agents, Micah's due for another contract. So you got a lot to juggle and a lot of moving parts. And Myles Garrett could take up some tremendous cap space. Now, looking at him over the course of the last couple of years, you got to go back a couple of years to find a season when he missed more than one game. So his availability has been pretty good. But he is getting older. He's 29 now. He'll be 30 before the season ends. He's getting older. With that comes the potential risk of injury. He's enjoyed a pretty healthy career, but Just knowing what we had take place last year, get, I can't not take that factor into account for this season. So you're looking at the salary cap, you're looking at what his costs to be, potential injury risk, but then there's another part. You're talking about team chemistry. Now, yes, we know Micah Parsons loves greatness. We know he likes being paired with other great players. That's his thing. He gets a kick out of him. It makes him tingle on the inside. But on the flip side, Myles is also a guy that a lot of people compare Micah to when they're talking about the edge position. Now, I believe Micah has more flexibility than Myles Garrett, but as far as pure pass rusher, pure edge, I give the edge to Myles Garrett. But you have this guy who is once your competitor. Now he's in the building. Not only is he in the building, he's in the same room as you. I think we could potentially see a bumping of heads there. Because you got one dog and then you got another dog, and they fighting to be the big dog. It could potentially blow up in their face, but y'all let me know what you think. Do you think it would be worth it? Then you have to ask yourself this question. Would you be okay picking Myles Garrett over Genty? I mean, really be real with yourself. And that's a tough one. But y'all let me know in the comments how you feeling about it. He's probably going to cost you north of 20 mil per year, as will Micah. Now, if he takes a team-friendly cut, who knows? They might be able to wheel and deal. But just off of the surface, I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at other glaring holes on our team. And I'm saying, to me, Myles Garrett feels more like a luxury pick, if you will. God knows we need some weapons, and I know we're not going to be able to accomplish everything in the draft. I know we got to get our hands dirty in free agency. But I don't know if Jerry and Steven will be willing to get this dirty, because it's going to be less pie available if we bring on Myles in here. You know that, right? But y'all let me know. How you feeling? Are you for Myles Garrett? Do you appreciate the talent but think his price tag may be a little too steep? Or are you willing to sell out and do whatever you got to do to get that type of talent in the building? Y'all let me know in the comments. But y'all come on back, spin the block tonight, and we'll be live at about 8 Eastern time. But nonetheless, good, better, best, never let it rest. Until your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. Until next time, Cowboys Nation, y'all be blessed.
In 30 fucking years.